Every year you say you want to go to Africa, and you often can't shake that lack mindset. Lack of funds, lack of time, lack of knowledge. Bonessa is calling you to Guinea. What if you just took 2 weeks to invest in you? I'm offering you a retreat to Guinea, West Africa, the heartbeat of cultural arts and beautiful countrysides. But most importantly, this is a chance to revive your connection to yourself and this world. Vanessa is exactly what you need. Unlike any other cultural trip, this retreat will make sure you get balanced in mind, emotions, cultural arts, physically, and spiritually. Vanessa is Susu for peace. So let's bring in the new year reborn, refreshed, and remastered. From December 30th, 2025 to January 12th, 2026, we invite you to come experience soul-transforming energy and movement in Guinea with our teachers from Ballet Ansum. For more information and to make your deposit today, go to www.thesumacenter.com. Guinea is rich with culture, Guinea is beautiful, and Guinea is healing. Don't miss out on this opportunity to experience it all. Hey y'all. Y'all would be annoyed at people just doing their job. I'm having that moment this morning. Like, they're hired to, these groups of guys are hired to cut the grass in my community. I think they usually do it on Tuesdays, so I'm a little surprised they're out here today. But they are getting on my damn nerves because as soon as I sat down to do this session is when they started going around my house. So I'm like, oh my God. And then I had to like calm myself down, like, girl, they're just doing their job. The property manager pays them to do this, and that's what they got to do. They're not trying to intentionally annoy you. So maybe somebody needed to hear that. Maybe someone who is just either being their natural self or doing what they have to do is pissing you off. But have a little compassion, breathe, and know that it will pass. And you know, some people are not doing things intentionally to bother you. You know, it just so happens it bothers you. So maybe not taking things so personally all the time could be a lesson for some of you today. But I'm gonna tell you now, I've been trying to figure out what the hell this message is about today. Please excuse me if you do hear the lawnmowers come back around. I don't know if they're done. But yeah, I don't know what this is about. I was told self-discovery is like what I was feeling. So I don't know if there's aspects of yourself that you need to upgrade, level up to. Okay, what I just heard was got my light on. Hold on. Okay. What I just heard was there's some aspect of yourself that needs to come to the surface at this time that you've been suppressing. Maybe through conditioning, through experiences, you've come to see this aspect of yourself as not good, negative, or unnecessary, or having no value. And it does. It just had a time and a place. So this reading today is going to tell you what this aspect of yourself is that you've been suppressing, that wants to come to the surface now, how it can benefit you by coming to the surface now, and whatever else you need to know today, because I really don't know. I made the piles blindly. pick the crystals blindly, put the dice blindly. So everything is just, yeah, I'm just going with the flow. So let's clear the energy. I'm going to use the drum today. We're going to take deep breaths in through our nose today and out through your mouth. We're going to breathe in through our nose today as a reminder of the breath of life, and just to breathe in and out in gratitude that you're here. You're still light working. You're still visioning. You're still a part of transforming this world, you know. So let's breathe in gratitude of this life, this blessed life. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. One more. Breathe in. And out. All right. So hopefully that got you grounded in the energy of gratitude. Oh, that drum put dust on the table. Anyway, and now you can take a good look. I want you to choose your card based off of the artwork on the card or by the crystal. I'm not telling you the words on the card because they could be a little influential in you choosing your pal. And today you need to choose it free of any influences. Each pile does have a dice as well, so I'll introduce you to your pals. If you need a closer look at the cards, just go back to right before pal selection and there's a photo there, or you can just pause. But we have green aventurine for pile 1 with the planetary dice. We have red jasper for pile 2 with the zodiac dice. And we have tiger's eye for pile 3 with the numerology dice. All right. So pause if you need to. Do what you got to do. Choose your pile. I'll be back with pile number 1. A pile 1, you were drawn to the vengeance card, which you probably didn't realize that's what it said, but that's the card you were drawn to. And it says, overcoming slights, a choice. I'm going to read this card last. Let me get my little easel out. As your advice. But I feel like this is the aspect of yourself that you've been suppressing, that needs to come up. Perhaps either you've been holding grudges and you need to start to overcome these issues, or you have overcome them, and to an extent you need to anchor in some of the choices people have made in your life as to where they're going to stand with you and hold them in that space. But I'm going to read from the book for this, so that's the last one. You were also drawn to the green aventurine, which is a little boost of luck, especially in the heart chakra area. I do feel like maybe you are someone who has had a lot of damage done to the heart based off of relationships with friends, family, even lovers. And now you're going to get a little bit Whoa, okay. That wanted to roll over to me. But now you're going to get some luck in this area. Just interesting. Before I even roll the dice, you have the planet Jupiter, which is the planet of luck, faith, believing and following your higher calling. And I feel that there's something about you not wanting to believe in this luck. There's something about you not believing you're lucky or not seeing the luck, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Maybe you don't trust yourself when it comes to relationship building. But yeah. All right, let me roll your dice real quick and see what else you get. Okay, that shit went all the way to the floor, y'all. Hold on. Ain't that a bitch? I'm gonna have to pause. Your dice rolled all the way under something, like so I can't even see it. So it lets me know that whatever we're uncovering today, this is an aspect of yourself you've really suppressed, like one you don't even want to surface. Give me a minute. Let me get your dice. Yo, I want to tell you it was a mission to retrieve this die. I had to move. I had to move things, boxes and everything. It was way far off in the corner. But in the process, I found stuff. I found a pair of my glasses I thought I lost. I found some of my nails that have fell back there that I've been meaning to use. Even a picture of my mentor. Wait a minute, I'm still dropping stuff. You guys, Power One, what the hell is going on with you and not wanting to let certain aspects of yourself be seen? Like, they're giving me a vibe that this aspect of yourself has been suppressed for a very long time. And, wow, okay. That was crazy, y'all. My incense fell over. Power One. Let's get into it because you got some work to do. What is your dice? What is this? So you have the planet Uranus. I'm sorry, am I showing you the right one? There we go. You have the planet Uranus. This is the planet of change, of evolution, of innovation. So there's a huge change coming in for you when it comes to relationships and matters of the heart and prior experiences. It's like they want to confirm for you, your ancestors want to confirm that experiences you've gone through in the past will not repeat. You're a different person now, and you need to embrace these new aspects of who you are. This way, you won't have to feel so guarded when it comes to dealing with other people. So what else we have for you? You have the chiromancer, delivering news and collaboration. Yeah, because I do feel like you're meant to work with people. There's something about you and building relationships with people that's important to your work in this lifetime. You're either meant to educate in some way, um, enlighten with information and knowledge. Some of you are meant to get into astrology and um, maybe even phases of the moon, lunar cycles, geometric symbolism, sacred geometric symbolism. But I just see you needing to mend your heart when it comes to relationships with people because you're meant to work with people. Um, I'm also seeing you having a multitude of gifts you're meant to bring together in order to do what you're meant to do in this lifetime. Okay? And you have the orator, communication and confidence, like literally what I just said. There's something with you needing to be able to communicate with and communicate with confidence to people. But it's just giving scars and wounds from dealing with people in the past. So I mean, they're already giving you your advice. Pretty much, what you're suppressing is where you're wounded, where you've been hurt by either being misunderstood or people not knowing how to properly communicate with you. Let's just put it that way. Maybe feeling like you were, what's the word I'm looking for? Not ignorant, but didn't know enough in order to do or make moves in the way you would have when it came to certain relationships. Um, and you might have suppressed your voice, I'm hearing, but it's time now. They're saying to allow yourself to be heard again. I'm really feeling for this pile more so heard than seen. Like you suppress an aspect of how you express yourself verbally, orally, and you have knowledge you're supposed to be sharing and teaching. Yeah, in some way. Even if you're just sharing it as someone who is just like a storyteller or orator. Okay. So what else does my pal ones need to know in regards to this aspect of themselves that they need to stop suppressing? Okay. So, ooh, well, that one to flip. I was going to ask, so when you do this, what will happen? In the death card jumps out. So a huge transformation is needed. It's almost like the old you needs to die, and there's this old part of you is weighing you down. Like you still carry a lot of the hurt and memories of past slights that people have done to you. Justice, wow. You're literally going to get justice. Everything is balancing itself out for you. So they're literally just saying, like, as long as you let me adjust the camera. As long as you allow yourself to heal and you release this feeling of vengeance, but at the same time you don't drop your boundaries, your standards actually, you will see a huge change happen in your life. Those that have done you wrong are going to get their justice. They're going to get karma, is what I'm hearing. So if you've been worried about that in regards to, boy, I feel like, I'm carrying this vengeful feeling because I don't see the people who do me dirty ever get their karmic justice. Oh, it's coming. You're going to see it. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Financial comfort. Just feeling satisfied and comfortable and happy with life. And as long as you're holding on to the past, you're not going to be able to move forward to this. With the Knight of Swords reversed, so your concern has been communication. With the Knight of Swords reversed, it's like you kind of stopped expressing everything fully because maybe you've dealt with people who reacted in, I don't want to say crazy ways, but narcissistic ways, without compassion. They didn't really know how to listen. Um, they like to curse you out in reaction, as some of you, um, and that could have caused you to kind of shut down with the sun. But this happiness is restoring itself. All you have to do is let go. You see, let the aspect of yourself that speaks its mind be free again. That's what needs to come out. You have to allow yourself to work with people again and speak up. Okay? Speak up. It's time for you to evolve. Yeah. And you're meant to bring some kind of change. I don't know if you're a very strong, innovative thinker, but your ideas are meant to like boost the collective in some way. So when you're in a collaboration with others, you have huge value in that your ideas are very original out of the bunch. Okay, probably the most original. So let me get you some final words. We have renewal, which goes hand in hand with the death card. And it says rest. Switch off the mind. A short holiday would do you a world of good at this time. A change of scenery results in renewed clarity and sense of purpose. Well, other advice, maybe going away, taking a break, and resting will literally give you the opportunity to look within at these past wounds and allow them to heal. Okay. You also have Electra. And it says electricity, thunderbolt, activation. You are subconsciously connecting with the awesome power that lies in the energy of the stars. Intergalactic transmission from a place beyond time. A message is coming. Be open minded. So I do feel your star ancestors are coming through. My power ones, you're most likely star seeds, as we all are, but you're probably more tapped in than you realize, and getting a lot of help subconsciously from connecting to that energy. So take time to look up at the sky and pay attention to what's happening over your head. A message is coming. Be open-minded. So I do feel like this is a little foreboding that someone's going to reach out, maybe someone who has hurt you in the past, or somebody who is going to be a reminder of a hurt in the past. Maybe someone wants to collaborate on something and it reminds you of when you were scorned, and they're saying have an open mind. Okay, you have a place beyond time, and it says don't get so caught up with the everyday drama of life. Close your eyes, focus on your breath, and allow it to carry you into a peaceful space inside your heart, an eternal place beyond time, filled only with love. Wow. So yeah, meditation, visualization, actually, I'm hearing, is very important for you and something that can be very healing. Seeing things in the way that you want them to be can take you beyond this time and actually help you skip timelines and bring you closer to whatever it is you desire, because it's where you place your focus that you experience in your life. And lastly, you have infinity. And it says, Dearest one, rest within the light of your soul. Feel my spirit alive within you, the spirit of the goddess of nature, the earth and stars. Accept the love and light we shower upon you. You have been getting constant reminders throughout this whole read that you are being guided, you are being watched and carried and protected, and that was like double confirmation here that that they got you. So now I'm going to read you the Vengeance card for your final bit of advice about the aspect of yourself that you are suppressing that needs to come to the surface at this time. If I can freaking find the page. Let me go to the Vengeance. Let me look in the table of contents. There it is. 14. Okay. All right, so these cards come from a deck called the Citadel. So it reflects around like a city scene. So that's how the card is read. The tavern is busy, full of conversation, and the bustle of travelers settling for the evening. One figure catches your attention, someone who is not drinking, talking, nor engaging with the rest. They say nothing, but you know that they're watching, waiting for someone to appear, someone with whom they have a deadly score to settle. When the opportunity presents itself, will they let the past consume them, or will they finally accept things for what they are and move on? This is your the aspect you've been suppressing, is that vengeful side that either has been waiting for people to get their karma or to give it to them, or that side of you that just has closed down and no longer speaks and just observes and is afraid to make moves. All right, so it says the vengeance has a choice, and so do you. Though the chains of anger have been giving you the energy to move forward, their weight will eventually drown you. This is where it looks like there. It's time to address those negative feelings and find a healthier way to sustain your drive. Letting go of bad emotional patterns might leave you feeling empty and drained, but you can fill that void with healthier adjustments that will help you build more positive relationships. And I knew this pile had a lot to do with relationship building. I really hope that this gave you the information you needed on that aspect of yourself that needs to come to the surface now and be worked out so that you can move forward into this energy of being the communicator, the teacher, the sharer that you're meant to be. Yeah. And you could get your comfort, your Nine of Pentacles, this there's something with your heart chakra and finances that it's blocking your financial blessings from coming in because you're still kind of stuck in this energy of being able to overcome where you've been slighted in the past. Oh, excuse me. Pal one, it has been quite a journey with you guys through this read. Um, Sip my water. And now the lawn mowers are making their way back around into my area. But wow, guys, this is an aspect of yourself you really, really, really need to bring to the surface. If you've been holding resentments or anything like that, it's time to let them come up and be released so that you can get your abundance and so you can step into your position as a orator in this collective. I can't wait to hear your innovative and original ideas. I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. This is your reading, my pal ones. If it resonated, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. And everybody, please register for this free 5-day virtual workshop called the 5-Day Rebirth Challenge. It is going to be off the chain, and I don't know when I'm going to do it again, honestly. Yeah, because I have other projects I'm focusing on, but this one, join it. It's free. It has 2 bonus days. Yeah, join my private Facebook group to get more information, or just go to thesumacenter.com to register. And again, sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. Until next time. Well, not until next time. You're not the last pal. And I'll be back with pal 2. Pal 1. Get your mind right. Y'all got my head all over the place right now. Like, what? I don't know if I'm coming or I'm going. I then had to move shelves and things. And oh my God, but we made it through. And that's the mindset you have to have, my pal ones. You made it through anything and everything that happened to you. And now you're here. Let go of the vengeance. Hold your boundaries, but not so high that you can't let love in, and watch things start to shift. I feel like my five birth. Pal 1, I'm leaving y'all. Y'all messing my head all up. My 5-day rebirth challenge would be really helpful for you getting grounded. Love you guys. I'll be back with Pal 2. See ya. Hey, Pal 2. Welcome to your session. So you were drawn to the Thief card. And it says seizing the moment and selfishness. Now, this is the card that is telling you the aspect of yourself you've been suppressing. So it's not necessarily saying you're a thief. It can actually be speaking of the fact that you've been suppressing this aspect of yourself that needs to come out of its shell and start seizing the moment. Maybe because I'm not getting the selfish. I'm not getting that you're out there so much and it's like you're trying to grab and do everything. But that could be how you come off to people. Maybe some people see you as, oh my God, Pal 2 is like trying to do everything, always trying to have their hand in the bag or whatever the case may be. But I'm also hearing like some of you may be suppressing that aspect of yourself that wants to go after their dreams and visions and goals. And you miss major moments and opportunities to get that bag. Yeah. All right. I'm going to read from the book that card fully last, but that's what I got for you so far. And you also have the red jasper here. Red jasper lets me know that you've been going through a long-term transformation, and I feel like you're like at the point now where it's like, okay, it's time for everything to balance out. Now you've reached your plateau, and you're getting an extra boost of energy as well. There's something about you taking action at this time. I'm hearing like seizing the moment is the key words on this card that keep popping out to me, and I'm hearing being open to receive, and perhaps that's the wound here that you're suppressing, some kind of issue with either putting yourself out there and feeling like it was not, you weren't well recepted or received, I mean, and or not doing it at all. I don't know. Let's take a deeper look. You also have the astrological dice, and it was already on Libra, but we're going to roll it again at the end for your advice, but I can already tell right now you're this this aspect of yourself that you're suppressing. It does stem a lot from imbalances in partnerships. Maybe you've been in marriages or contract agreements with business or friendships where it just felt like either you were giving more than you were getting back, or yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Feeling like you were putting in more and didn't always get back. And there's a desire for balance at this time. Like I'm hearing, I'm tired of giving and not receiving with that open hand on the card. It's like, but maybe you suppress that. There's something with you with this tug of war of knowing you're worthy to receive, and then at the same time feeling like to receive is greedy, is selfish, and it's not a selfish thing. It's like you have to get out of that because you can't do the wonderful things you want to do on this planet. And part two, I feel like there's so much you want to do. With the Libra sign being here already, it lets me know there's an aspect of you that um maybe through contract before even being born, it was meant to bring some kind of balance on the planet, helping people in some way find balance or being an example of a balanced partnership or marriage or something like that. Okay. Let's see what else you got, my twos. So you also have the brawler. A lot with the hands, my twos. Maybe the work you do uses the hands a lot, or the aspect of yourself you suppressed. Uh, maybe it stems from your hands. Maybe you didn't always like your hands. Maybe you're somebody who is self-conscious of their hands. Maybe you're somebody who's good with them hands. Like you throw hands, nobody want to come up against you. But there's something very important about your hands. Maybe your touch is healing. Um, but it says lack of empathy and confrontation. Okay. You also have the assassin. What the hell, my twos? The thief, the brawler, and the assassin. Ruthlessness and conviction. Wow. I feel like there's an aspect of yourself that has felt like it always had to fight. That it always was up against people who were just greedy and ruthless. And I feel like you used to confront these people, you used to confront these energies, but you got to a point where you just didn't want to be in the energy at all anymore. And I feel like when you got to the point of, I don't want to even deal with the energy these people come with, you kind of started to suppress your ability to receive, to be present, to grasp the momentum of a moment. And yeah. And I do feel like you have dealt with these energies and you have been pulled like to sometimes want to go into that realm. Like an aspect of you almost is like, I'm ready to confront people. I'm ready to say or do, whatever needs to be done to get a shift. I'm ready to be ruthless. I'm ready to just steal the moment, take everything. I'm gifted enough. I'm popular enough. I'm loved, or whatever the thoughts may be. But because you're a light worker, that's just not you. You might think about those things, but you're not going to do it. And I feel like it's a reflection of what you've experienced. You have felt like you've dealt with people who had no empathy, um, who had no problem confronting you with BS, people who would assassinate your character, who were just ruthless in order to get ahead of you. And it kind of caused you to close your hand. Or the opposite, where you started trying to grab, 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 grab. Okay. So let's see how releasing this, allowing this to surface and be released can benefit you. So you got the Three of Cups. You'll finally be celebrating. You'll finally have that friendship circle you've been looking for. I feel like that's what's coming in. The moment you can finally either stop scrounging for opportunity and things, the moment you can allow yourself to just be present and open to receive what's meant for you without feeling like you're being selfish in doing that, you're going to be celebrating a lot of accomplishments and achievements coming in. And I feel like in your past, you've had these moments where it just felt like I found my soul tribe, I found my people, only to be disappointed. A lot of people used you as a stepping stone, I'm hearing too, for my twos. You might not have realized it. They saw you as a way to a means to a way to a means, whatever the hell. Y'all know what I mean. Okay. I've been tongue tied since I did Power One. Yeah, the Ace of Wands reverse. So that does speak of missing a major opportunity, or not trusting opportunities. Got the Devil reverse. I guess you're freeing yourself from that mindset. Perhaps this reading here will allow you to free yourself from whatever is keeping you from grasping hold of the opportunities that are coming, that have been coming your way. Yep, the World reverse. So it's a cycle repetition here. This is something you've been doing for a while, and it's time for you to enter a new cycle. It's time for this to end. The Lovers. Yeah, the Lovers. It's time for this to end so that you can truly step into what is your highest purpose, is what I'm hearing. For some of you, it's so that you can be open to receive a love that you truly deserve. And maybe even just like a support team, a soul tribe type of vibe. And then for some of you, this is like a job or like your complete match or a best friend or something like that. But yeah, you're gonna be celebrating. And I feel like some missed opportunity, a major one, is coming back around for you. One that you felt like at one point it was too much competition around and you really did not want to deal with that. A lot of people might have been obsessing for this position or this opportunity, and you pulled your energy back, but you're freeing yourself from that. Um, with this World card, it's meant to bring in a new cycle for you. So please, whatever you do, um, release this feeling of, if I go after what I deserve, I'm being selfish or I'm wrong or I have to face opposition from ruthless and unsympathetic, empathetic people. Um, make the choice to go down a path that your heart is calling you to and to stay in your heart center. And this opportunity is coming back around. It's like maybe a circle of friends, a job, or a love relationship that you just weren't feeling worthy enough to receive at the moment. It was just so much opposition against you. It's coming back around because it's meant for you. Something that's meant for you. Okay? So I'm going to give you your final cards of advice before I read you the Thief card. And it says Heart's Desire. And I just spoke of something coming around that was truly meant for you. You are being showered with love. Your time of waiting will soon be over. All your heart's deepest desires will be fulfilled. Yes, pal two. So yeah, maybe you've been feeling like, oh my God, I'm always dealing with opposition. And they're like, no, that's over now. You're about to get everything your heart desires. Let me put that right there with heart's desire. Okay. You have divine will. It just feels like you're meant to have some kind of opportunity or wealth. Okay. Your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. Trust. Let go of fear and apprehension. You are protected and eternally blessed. Have patience. All manifests in perfect timing. So everything is happening in the order at the time that it should be happening. So don't get worried and think you've missed out on any opportunities. That is not true. Okay. especially for this one specific one that looks like it's going to be coming back around again. And we have instinct. It's interesting. I did another reading recently and this card came up in a pile. So did the card under it, regret. Instinct and regret. Okay. So follow your natural instincts. You are making the current issue more complicated than it needs to be. Trust in the universe. Allow your intuition to guide you. You are always safe. It's like they're giving you constant reminders that you are safe. You are fine. You don't have to worry about the brawler or the assassin, or even if there is a thief in your energy that likes to take your moments when you're meant to shine. I'm not worry about them no more. Regret. You're getting pushed like crazy to make a move towards something that is meant for you. To get rid of a cycle that, I guess, was being repeated a lot. All right, sorry I was nosy. I thought somebody was at my door. All right, there's nothing sadder than looking back on some part of your life with regret, wondering what you could have done but did not. Seizing the moment. Go for it. Sometimes it's better to try and fail than not to try at all. All is not lost. You still have time to turn this situation around. Let go of fear and apprehension and follow your heart, your heart's desire. So you are really, really getting pushed at this time to seize the moment, to not miss any opportunities, and to have no fear at this time. You're being guided towards, I feel like, your true calling. So I'm going to read you the thief, but let me roll your dice. I forgot to roll this in the beginning. Okay, so you look like you're Pisces coming through. So a little extra advice with Pisces is to learn to forgive. This is a healing you're going through at this time that's based around forgiveness and releasing things that occurred in the past. Now, you might feel like you've had to pull your energy back. You've had to spend some time alone, a lot of time alone. And maybe you start to get discouraged, like, I'm never going to find my people. Well, that's about to shift, okay? As you do the healing work that's required of you, and at this time you're required to forgive. A little difficult to forgive energy that sounds like the brawler and the assassin, but that's what they're asking you at this time to do. And that through doing that, you will heal an aspect of yourself as well. So let me okay, let me read you the thief. That's on page 112. And open right to it. All right. So this is from the Citadel, and so it takes place in a citadel. All right. A crash of pottery, the sound of angry voices. Someone laughs, another curses. You're so distracted looking to see what's going on that you don't realize your pockets are suddenly empty. The thief takes what they want, when they want. It started off as a necessity, but now it's an addiction, a need to take greater risks, to seek bigger marks. One day they'll run out of luck, but it's the thrill that keeps them going in the meantime. So, your advice: it may seem a selfish way to live, but the thief makes their own destiny, and so do you. Grab that opportunity the next time it arises. Don't let should and could stop you from gaining fulfillment. Oh my God, this is so much a repetition of what they were just telling you. I love when the ancestors make everything come together and don't make me have to work so hard to channel the messages. Lately, they've been coming in so easily. All right. So grab that opportunity the next time it arises. Don't let should and could stop you from gaining fulfillment. Life is short, and sometimes you need to put yourself first. Ashe, Amin, Amen. And it is so. This reading was so dope, and it is complete. My pal twos, I hope this resonated with you. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. You won't miss nothing. And everyone, please register for the 5-day free virtual workshop that I'll be giving in my private Facebook group coming up soon. It is going to be life-changing. The 5-day rebirth challenge. You can just join my private Facebook group. But if you want to qualify for the raffle, giveaways, and everything, you have to register. And just go to www.thesumma, neurocenter.com to do that. And I hope to get to meet you in these workshops. Sending y'all so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. Now remember, don't miss this opportunity. Don't miss the next coming opportunity. This might be it. All right, y'all. I'll be back with Pal 3. See ya. Hey, Pal 3. Welcome to your session. So you were drawn to the patron. You didn't know it was the patron, but now you know. And the card says mentorship and finances. What have you been suppressing? The need to learn more from someone? The fear that you don't have enough money in order to do the things you want to do is what I'm hearing. Like I'm hearing like there's almost a fear. Maybe some of you are meant to teach. Some of you might be teachers here, but I'm really hearing a lot of you are in the student phase of your spiritual work. And there's something with learning that is connected to either you lacking in finances or assisting you in gaining. And it could be both. You have the tiger's eye you're also drawn to. This stone is highly, highly, highly protective. Okay. This is like my crystal. It's my crystal, my go-to crystal when I want to feel protected, when I want to feel more intuitively open and able to see, you know, see. And I do feel like this power here, there's something with you in the intuition. Maybe you're learning more about inner knowing, inner compasses, tapping into spirit, or you need to. Um, Maybe it'll help you increase your finances, or there's just something about you feeling like you don't have the money to increase your knowledge in the way you want to at this time. Maybe you feel like your money or finances are being attacked. With this tiger's eye crystal here, it's letting me know you're getting some added protection though at this time. So perhaps there could have been a lot of negative thinking around you, either your mindset, or outside and around you. People not wanting to see you go far, not wanting to see you gain the knowledge that you seek. But let's see. And you also had the number 5, but I'm going to roll it again. 5 is a number of transition. So it does let me know you are in a student energy where you are learning or you're meant to learn something that's going to bring you up a level, that's going to transition you from where you are now to a higher level. But 5 is also the house of pleasure, recreation, leisure, games, creativity. So this is my power. It feels like my creatives, maybe your writers, your visual artists. Yeah, I'm getting writers and visual artists, um, maybe music, um, sound healers. And I'm just getting that you do something creative or you're a creative thinker. And there's an aspect of yourself that has been very, very serious lately, maybe very focused on what you want to learn, what you want to gain. And your advice at this time is really to pull your energy back into a state of fun. Doing the things that were fun for you is what's going to help bring this suppressed student to the surface. Because I think there's an aspect of yourself that either you feel like you know enough about something or you feel like you just don't know enough or you're not worthy of knowledge or of feeling like you're knowledgeable about something. And it's time for you to like do what's fun is what I'm hearing. If what you want to learn about, if what you want to study, if what you want to put your money into, it doesn't make you laugh with joy or excitement like that of a child, then that's not the key for you right now. You need to have some fun, my threes. Let's see. Creative fun. And you got the number 3. 3 for 3. So 3 could be a number for you guys to look into as a lucky number or something. But 3 is also like, to me, it's like a holy trinity. It's having that collaboration, that partnership that makes you feel whole, stable, and recognized. And I think my Pile 3's collaborations at this time will be really good for you, because 3 is also the house of sharing. That's the house of Gemini. And it has a lot to do with communication and travel. So, my 3's, you're going to learn your most wisdom gaining experience when you travel. If you want to, oh, look at that. Did y'all hear that? I don't even know where that came from. That horn honking like beep. But yeah, it's time for you to get. He did it again. It's time for you to get on the road. Yeah, I'm hearing on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Some of you local, but a lot of international travel I'm feeling for this group here. Um, yeah, traveling is going to increase your intellect, and it'll also broaden your horizons of people that you can talk to and share with, and that will share knowledge and wisdom with you. Um, So at this time, I am hearing traveling or thinking about traveling is a good idea for you, my 3's. Yeah. And don't worry about your finances. That's something that you suppress. Maybe you don't show a lot of people. Maybe you appear on the outside to have your money all in order or to be really well off when really you're struggling or you feel like you're struggling. And as long as you're in the mindset, I'm struggling, even if you give off the air of prosperity, it's not going to help boost you into alignment with it. You have to fully invest yourself in the belief and the knowing that you are abundant in many ways. Even if you have to write off of the prosperity and the abundance of love, how much love you have in your life, how much creative juices you got flowing through you. That is abundance. That is prosperity. That is wealth in all of its different forms. And so start to sit in that energy. I think that'll help you a lot in getting in alignment with the dollar prosperity you're looking for. So you also have the cartographer. Look at that. You are supposed to travel. That's creepy. They've been creepy in each pile, the ancestors. They've been getting me where I'm like, oh shit. Right on point. Look, there's your map. So I can't stress traveling enough. A crossroads and exploration. Maybe you've been feeling like moving, or you just been knowing you need to travel and go somewhere. And I'm not getting domestic anymore. It feels like most of you are meant to travel internationally somewhere. It is going to exploring someplace else is going to bring some kind of knowledge or wisdom into your life. It's going to increase your finances and collaborate you or partner you with other intellectuals. I just see traveling being very beneficial to you at this time, my 3's. So start to plan that. And if you have no way, shape, or form of traveling, by the way, Bonessa retreat to Guinea is happening. Don't forget. I'm sure you saw the promo in the beginning of this video. But anyway, if you feel like you have no means or any way to travel at this time, open up to receiving it. Okay, open up. A mentor, somebody might come through with a way that you can get these finances. I feel like I'm hearing where there's a will, there's a way. Where you have the will, you will travel. We have the Weaver, rediscovery and transition. And I see you had number 5, which I literally said was the number of transition. This is another power where I feel like the hands are very important to your higher calling. There's something like rediscovery. There's this aspect of yourself that you have suppressed. It's meant to help you transition into this next level of you. There's something that you're learning or you need to relearn or you need more information about. But some of you, it's literally sewing. Some of you need to learn to sew. Um, or you've been feeling called to learn to sew. For some of you, weaving hair, doing hair is your calling as well. Some of you, intuitive guidance or chakra healing. Um, And writing. This is like a needle and thread, but I'm also getting a pen. So, yeah, you're going to rediscover a certain thing that you wanted to learn. Maybe you always felt like you didn't have the money or the time for it. Whatever it is, it's going to bring a huge shift in your life when you finally do it. And you have to stop holding down this desire of yours to get out there and learn more and know more and see the world, is what I'm hearing. And stop suppressing this feeling of lack. So when you do this, what can finally come through for my pal threes? So we have the Empress reverse. So you've been having some creative blocks here and there, or just feeling like the things you do put out don't bring in the recognition or response that you're looking for. Four of Wands reverse. There's a feeling of instability. Maybe you're lacking your soulmate or divine mate at this time, or if you are with them, maybe your home life just doesn't feel very stable. So for some of you where it's saying travel, it could also be exploration of new places to live. And maybe you know you need to move and you've been suppressing that. Right, we have the King of Wands coming through reverse. You may be dealing with a masculine who could also be in the way at this time of your stability. Two of Cups reverse. Oh my God. So this is I'm getting that some of you may be kind of stuck in a situation where you thought you found the one. This person is not the one. In fact, this person is kind of what's keeping you in an energy of not being able to get your true self out there, or your gifts, or go after the things that you need to go after. It's like they shift your focus towards them. The Hanged Man. Now, this is the card that wants to be upright. So right now, you're kind of in a position where you feel like you don't know what move to make. And that is because you're suppressing this part of yourself that knows it wants more. You want someone who's going to pamper you, take care of you, love on you, nurture you, be another creative energy that you could bounce ideas off of. Someone who's going to offer stability and commitment. The King of Wands reverse is not that. This person is going to be going after what they're passionate about, their goals, and not really focused on a committed relationship. Also, the King of Wands reverse could be someone who is just at a point in their lives where they just aren't eager to learn new things, to get out there. They feel like they've done enough, and if it hasn't sparked them, they're not going to go in that direction anyway. With the Two of Cups reverse, for some reason you thought that this was your match, or something or someone was your end all be all, and they're like, no. It could even be a job position that just never gave you that stability, that creatively makes you feel blocked. It doesn't give you creative freedom. You don't feel like you're gaining any knowledge or wisdom. It just feels like a dead end. That was not your match, okay? And right now, they're putting you in a hanged position, which means you need to pause for a minute for some added enlightenment to really figure out your direction, okay? Um, Yeah. So I do feel like at this time your goal should be to allow yourself to face your issues with money and finances, find a workshop or some kind of guidance that can help you mend your relationship with money, and also humbling yourself back into a position of a student in areas of your life where you want to expand. I feel like many of you retreats and traveling or going away to school, or virtually learning something from across the world that teaches you something you would never learn where you are. Like, these are things that are for you at this time. They're going to help you rediscover aspects of yourself that you just never even let come to surface. You might not even know existed. But yeah, you're in a period of transition right now. So let's get you the rest of your advice. So my pile threes, you have can you feel me? And it says your feminine aspect is awakening. Feel the goddess energy inside you. She seeks acknowledgement and validation. New energies, insights, and opportunities are emerging. Wake up, embrace, and celebrate. Yes, it's time for you to celebrate. It's time for you to have fun, not be so serious. Um, Explore that feminine energy that's awakening in you and wants to be nurtured and wants to have new opportunities for creativity to be expressed. Okay, I'll put this over here with the Empress. You also have inspiration. Yeah, this is feels like a very creative minded pal here. Your love, light, and wisdom touch the hearts and minds of many. You will be instrumental in helping another person change the course of their life. Miracles, inspiration, and healing result. And I feel like that's based off of what you learn. There's something you need to learn either when you travel or just finding a mentor that is meant for you to use to help others transition and rediscover aspects of themselves as well. Maybe you're meant to learn something so that you can become a mentor to someone else. You have sexuality. I do feel like a lot of your issues, my three, revolve around a specific love relationship. It's just giving me that. Two people here, the two here, the two here. There's someone specific that could be kind of in the way. Okay, with this King of Wands here, it could be a masculine, it could be a man or a woman, but they have a masculine energy to them. And yeah, there's just something. Okay, let's keep going. So it says an influx of sexual energy is coming your way, embracing both masculine and feminine aspects of the self creates wholeness. It is safe for you to express your sexuality in whatever way you choose, provided you do it lovingly. So I am hearing, there's something about you when you have a sexual exchange with someone. You have to understand the power behind it and the fact that it is an energetic exchange. So you're getting advice to be very careful who you do this energetic exchange with because they could be clogging up your ability to create. They could be blocking you from getting the stability and the commitment that you deserve. They could also just be draining you and making themselves feel better while you go off feeling drained and not understanding why. All right. And you have new direction with the heart. Yeah. Life may seem like a whirlwind at the moment, yet there is a divine order to the present circumstance. What may appear as chaos is often angelic forces of the universe at work. After the storm clears, you will be steered in a new direction, a time of renewed health, joy, and abundance. See, after you've released and let go of this energy that's got you feeling kind of stuckish, um, or in an energy of lack, you're gonna find that the direction you're meant to go in opens up to you. I really hope, my pal threes, that you do consider coming on my retreat, Bonessa to Guinea. Bonessa means peace. And there's going to be so many opportunities to learn something new, to find and forge mentorships and collaborations. And there's ways to finance your trip without you having to come out your pocket. It's just, and also if you go on that trip, it includes my 5-month virtual workshop, The Energy Shift, for free. I really feel like this group, and I try to make it so that I'm not salesy. That's why I always put my ads and promos in the beginning or the ends of my video. I don't want to spend time when you're ready for your session and your guides are ready to give you your messages with me saying, hey guys, buy this, come to this, do this. But this group right here, like there's no denying it, and mentorship. And you are meant to travel at this time. Go somewhere. It's a part of what's going to help you release, and I feel like just the planning process, you're going to be shedding aspects of yourself because you'll be shedding a major aspect of yourself that's in an energy of lack. And you're going to see your finances improve. You're going to see the money start to show up. You're going to be like, hey, I didn't even have money to go on this trip, but all of a sudden I got the money. That's the energy of Bonessa. Okay, that's the magic of this community here. So if you're interested, let me know and I can help you out. and show you ways and give you a promo ads you can send to friends, and you could become an ambassador of the program where you can actually end up traveling for free depending on how many people you register. So my pal threes, think about it. I'm going to read you your card, the patron. That's the last of your advice. But yeah, I'm really, really, really feeling, I felt very pushed to push the trip towards this group here. And I did not push it like that with any of the other groups. All right. So the patron, this is from the Citadel deck. So it's going to take place in a citadel. Amongst the chatter and music of the salon, one voice rises above the others, confident and companionable. The patron has achieved a certain level of success and prosperity and makes it their business to know everyone around them. Oh, excuse me. Particularly those with talent who might just need a little extra support to fulfill their potential. The patron indicates that a period of mentorship is beginning for you. Either someone is due to enter your life offering support and advice, or someone is looking to you for guidance. Whether it is you or someone else who is taking on the role of the patron, focus your energy on this new union, as it will bring a period of stability and empowerment to the both of you. And that is what I got for you, my pal threes. I hope this resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe and join this light tribe. And pay attention to the ads and the promos, as well as reading the description so that you can join my free virtual workshop, my Energy Shift 5-month signature program, and Bonessa Retreat to Guinea. All of these 3 life-changing events, all taking place 2025 to 26. I hope to meet all of you there. I'm sending you so much light and love in your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the good stuff that comes from being a part of this family of light. Until next time, I love you guys. Bye.